Identifying the parts and or components for a hydraulic cylinder can be challenging because of the different terminology that is used. We have three different cylinders in front of us. We have a tie rod style and two welded styles. A tie rod style is held together by 4 bolts, unlike the two welded styles, which are welded together. The gland of a cylinder can also be known as the head or the rod cap. On this tie rod cylinder, it is right here, the gland. The gland on this one is tucked inside the tube, and the gland on this one is right here. The rod of a cylinder can also be known as the shaft or ram. The rod is right here on this tie rod cylinder, the rod on this one, and the rod on this one. The tube on a hydraulic cylinder can also be known as the body or the barrel. The tube, and the tube. The butt end of a cylinder can also be referred to as the base or the end cap. On this tie rod cylinder, it is right here. This welded style, it's right here, and this welded style. The clevis can also be known as the yoke or the ears. Here's a clevis on this one and a clevis on this one. The cross tube can be known as the pipe or the bushing. This particular cylinder has cross tubes, one here and one on the base end. The end fittings on a hydraulic cylinder can also be known as the mounts. What does the cylinder have for the end fittings? How is it mounted? On this tie rod cylinder, this has clevis ends, a clevis mount on each end. This has cross tube end fittings, cross tubes welded on each end, and this one has clevis on each end. The retract of a cylinder can also be known as the collapsed dimension. When the cylinder is all the way closed and shut down, what is the distance from pinhole to pinhole? That's referred to as the retract. Pin to pin and pin to pin, all the way closed.